Hi everyone, we're going to talk about the Wood Lathe and safety operation procedures. Number one, operate with instructor supervision only. Remove jewelry, eliminate loose clothing, and confine lawn care. Very important on this machine because we have a cutter head that's spinning all the time and could get caught quite easily. Make sure all guards are in place and operating properly. Always use proper eye protection. All materials should be inspected for defects such as warps, knots, and foreign objects. Okay, make all adjustments to the power off. Examine workpiece for flaws and test glue joints before mounting. Make sure it doesn't have any cracks into it, or if we have glued surfaces, make sure it's quite strong because we're going to spin this piece of wood at quite a fast speed, 1500 RPMs, and we're going to use a sharp object to chisel it basically. Rough workpiece as close as possible to the finished shape before installing on a faceplate. Secure fasten the workpiece to the faceplate prior to turning and adjust the tool rest so that it's close to the workpiece as possible. We have a tool rest and it has to be as close to the workpiece as possible without it touching. So when we're doing rough work, it'll have to be a little bit further away, but when we're doing finished work, it can be very close, a couple millimeters away. The reason why that is because it actually makes you stronger the closer it is to the workpiece. We're using basically a lever, and it makes you stronger, so you get less kickbacks and less vibration. Okay, when adjusting the speed of the lathe, remember, the harder the soft, the slower the speed. Same thing applies for the drill press, same thing applies for the wood lathe. Tighten all clamp locking handles before operating and rotating the workpiece by hand to check the clearance before turning on the machine. Very important step. Always rotate the stop before turning on the machine because the guard or the rest may dig into the machine, so the piece of wood, and cause damage. Move the cutter tool into the workpiece slowly and cut small amounts when roughing. Always take your time, always take small amounts, never jab at it. A very important rule to follow. When sanding or finishing, remove the tool rest. Never have something that your hand can get stuck in. And number 14, turn off the lathe, wait for the machine to come to a complete stop, and clean up your work area. And that's the safety operation of the lathe.